What you see before you is the current state of YouTube at the moment in crypto. And I've mentioned this before on streams, but this is pretty much it. So if you are in crypto and you are watching YouTube and you are putting in on YouTube, searching for particular coins, this is what you'll see. Top 6 coins, you need so much of this coin by this day. This coin's going to make you a millionaire, blah, blah, blah. And the mindset to have at the moment in 2026 is not that, right? All these videos are not going to benefit you in any way at all because 99% of them are garbage. That is the harsh reality. All garbage. And things like this is, can look, I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. Nobody knows is the answer to that. Nobody knows if Litecoin can reach 1,000, 500, 600, 10,000. That's not a question you should be asking at the moment. Not the question you should be asking. Because we're in a sideways market at the moment. So your focus should be on what can you do in 2026, right? Because let's be honest with you. We've had the bull run last time, right? We had the bull run 24, 25. Clearly, you could see it from the start of basically when the US election was, where we had XRP go from 50 cents to $3.50. A lot of altcoins pumped, but obviously we didn't get the crazy altcoin season that we did previously, right? So, and it's not, I'm not having a dig at you, no disrespect, but it's like, right, if we're in the mindset of this year's going to be sideways, right? What can we do about it is the question, right? What can we do about it? How can you utilize what you've got? Okay? How can you utilize what you've got in this market? And the unfortunate thing that I've said before with these videos in front of you is this. Unfortunately, don't make money today, make it tomorrow, next week, next year, next month, whatever it is, because the free beer tomorrow that you see in pubs and bars, it's a joke basically, isn't it? You come back tomorrow and there's free beer. But that seems to be the case with these videos, Next month it's going to pump. Next year it's going to pump. And that is the mindset. Some of these XRP videos, every single day there's something. Every single day it's as though, it's going to pump for whatever reason. Now, I've spoke before, and I don't want to keep plugging too much, but in the group, these are member wins. This is what the guys are doing in the group, making money through DeFi. And we've spoken before about how liquidity pools work. You're using your existing assets to generate yield. You get paid a proportion of the fees. And these are the two strategies that I've kind of said, why not have a look at if you're in crypto? That is a Bitcoin strategy. That is an altcoin strategy. Yeah. And I have linked in the description, the DeFi playbook, the DeFi playbook 2.0, completely free, talks about these strategies in it and the steps. So if you want to get access to that, link in description. So the idea is to use your existing crypto to your advantage to gain more of that crypto. Now, the idea is you will have Bitcoin and attain more Bitcoin. Or two, you've got an altcoin and you'll acquire more of that altcoin. So the idea is in 2026, right? You're not worrying about price predictions. You're not worrying about, is X coin going to go to this? As long as, in theory, your altcoin is not dead, then acquiring more of it should, in theory, be a good plan. Yeah? So we know which coins have had all-time highs in 24 and 25. So a good place to look at the data for are these coins still live would be the coins that pumped in 24, 25. Ones that didn't or are just going all the way down are obvious ones that I would say, unfortunately, are dead. And that is a harsh reality for a lot of people. So an idea of how these two strategies work, one BTC, one altcoins, and I'll get to some of your questions as well, so just pop them in the chat and I'll answer them just after this section. The Bitcoin idea is if you're DCAing into Bitcoin this year, you can then, or you can either DCA into it or you've got a chunk of Bitcoin. You can take a 25 to 30%, 35% loan back in USDC. You don't pay tax on that. You supply it to VFAT or whatever. You know, this is VFAT here. This is what I've been using. Plenty of pools on here that earn various amounts of APR and APY. And then the money that you earn from this, you can then swap it back into Bitcoin and then just repeat the process on and on. The idea is your asset, Bitcoin, just keeps gaining in price, right? So if you look at Bitcoin 10 years ago, it was about $500. What can it get in 10 years? And I'm not saying it's going to go up the same amount, but in theory, if you look at where it's gone the last 5-10 years, where is it going to be in the next 5-10 years, right? Because if you're in crypto, you've got to believe that the number one asset that is available in crypto is Bitcoin. It rules the market, and it has proven this year and sorry, not this year, last year and previous years that it is the number one, right? So that is one strategy that I spoke about. And the other one is using your existing altcoins. Now, your existing altcoins, depending on how much you believe in it, you can do the same thing. You supply your asset. This one is an example, putting your Solana in Orca. This is Orca. And again, this is a bit better for visualizing the APRs. For example, if you widen this to 20% range, it's around 87% APR. Work out what that is monthly. And again, I'm not saying do that particular range, but just giving you an example. And then with the yield that you earn, you can either swap it for BTC, spend it, or stack stocks. Diversify into another area. Obviously, you can compound if you want. So there's some good comments coming in today, actually. I'm quite impressed, guys. I will go through them. So that's two options, right? And that's just that's without me going too much in detail with them. The two options for you to use in crypto. And both of these options will get you making money in 2026. Because unlike these, they ain't making you money at all. There is zero money being made watching these. It's just all these guys doing, and no disrespect to them. I think one of these is Altcoin Daily. He's got around 2 million subs. I think it's two brothers. I can't remember anyway. But they just earn money off the views.